Hey everyone, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. If you're new, please consider subscribing, but you can tell by the title of the video we're going to be talking about none other than Litecoin itself. See what is happening with the price of LTC and of course what we could be expecting as we do go further into this bull market. So, if you obviously pay attention to the crypto space, we know that Litecoin has been pretty quiet pretty much since this bullish momentum has started. But in the recent days, you've started to see Litecoin showing positive momentum, and as we are seeing the entire market see a little bit of a pullback. Obviously, if you do follow me on my channel, you know exactly why we are seeing a little bit of a pullback. BTC did take a 5% hit, which is obviously impacting the entire market, and of course speculations on the potential dump of the Silk Road funds that were transferred. About $69 was transferred to Coinbase. Obviously that has started speculation whether or not we're going to see a massive sell-off occurring because of that. So these are the reasons as to why we're seeing a little bit of a panic within the markets. But you're seeing, out of some very few coins that are up right now, you're seeing LTC up 7.6%, and that is quite impressive. But let's take a closer look at LTC, see what is happening, and of course what we could be expecting. But before I do that, as always, just a quick disclaimer. Anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in cryptocurrency. So looking at the price of LTC right now, it's currently sitting at $106.41, up 7.4% in USD comparative. It's also up 13% in Bitcoin comparative over the past 24 hours. In terms of its market valuation, $7.9 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume currently sitting at $1.78 billion. And to be quite frank with you, I'm sure obviously the newcomers might not really know about this, but Litecoin has been in the space for quite some time. Especially if you're an OG, you know about LTC, you know about how LTC works and how it's seen as a silver BTC. Of course, nothing comes close to a Bitcoin, but as we know, that's how it's labeled within the markets. And institutions, believe it or not, also talk really positive about Litecoin. Obviously, if you are a Litecoin holder, you know about that. And we're going to talk about what's happening and what we could be expecting. Is it finally time to see Litecoin breaking some higher levels, which we haven't pretty much seen since the last bull market? That's what we're going to be discussing. So I'm going to start off with Grayscale Holdings. So as we know, Grayscale, one of the biggest institutions, they've been never shy on, talking about, LTC and how they're accumulating Litecoin. And you can see this for yourself. Pretty much if we go just on September, I'm just going based off of September, you're seeing this holder count, their total holdings about LTC increasing. We're literally sitting, as of recording this update, Grayscale is holding, LTC at its all-time high in terms of, how much they've had in their books. You could pretty much see, if I were to zoom in, you can see from the bigger picture, we're sitting at all-time highs in terms of LTC holdings. We're 1.56 million LTC, and obviously that has been on an upwards trend pretty much since 13th, November of 2020, when that's when it was originally started accumulation process. So obviously what is this telling us? Institutions are holding these coins, and this is what we need to be understanding. People think LTC is dead, no attention's coming, no big money's coming, but look at this. We're seeing all-time high holdings for Grayscale investments. But you're seeing a unique comparison. If you're looking at BTC, you're seeing Bitcoin holdings dropping, but if you're looking at it on LTC side of things, it's rising. So is there an altcoin rally that these guys are expecting that obviously we haven't really seen? Or do they think LTC is undervalued? Why exactly are they causing so much holdings to increase within their portfolios? Again, they could probably be bullish, because let's face it, LTC barely has done anything. Litecoin has barely done anything, and it's harder, and a lot of people might know this, it's harder to mine LTC now, right? It's way harder to mine LTC, and that is going to bring in more attention. We didn't pretty much see that last cycle, last bear market, because we were still in the bear market. But people that understand this really realize that LTC could be ready to roll things up. But let's continue. If we're looking at BTC, 53.8% in terms of its dominance. Bitcoin is sitting at $66,000 right now. We did see the retest at the 64,556 level of support. Since then, we have seen a little bit of a bounce. It's going to be really interesting to see where Bitcoin closes its daily candle, hopefully at 68K. If it's able to close its daily candle at $68,000, I think that's quite bullish. I think that will be quite bullish. But let's see what happens. Let's take a look at LTC. So let me take you guys down memory lane. So you're looking at LTC right now, hitting an all-time high, which was on May 13th of 2021 at $414.24. And of course, we had an extensive bear market. You can see this for yourself. We did go below the 78.6, especially below the support line at $96. And this $96 support line is what you guys want to be looking at pretty much since May 2022 all the way till now. It was a really hard time for the price of Litecoin to get past this key resistance level. You can see this for yourself. How many different times last year we see the a retest and all rejections. You can see this for yourself. But this time around, we have seen the price of LTC. If I were to zoom in, it's back in the 78.6 Fibonacci retracement level. It hasn't really hit yearly high for itself right now. I think it's going to do that once it's able to break out of that previous yearly high, which was on July the 3rd, which was at $114. But I think it's primed to get to that level now. Of course, the next level of resistance is that level, but if it's able to break out of that, guys, I think Litecoin could push up to the $130 level quite fast. So that's how I'm currently analyzing the charts for Litecoin. Obviously, a lot of people are going to be talking about LTC all-time highs, but all-time highs are a little far right now. We still are about $287 away. As of now, believe it or not, we're still in the bear market for Litecoin. So the bear market cycle is still not officially over, in my opinion, for LTC. It needs to break past this key resistance at $148.70. I think if it's able to push out of this key level, which I think it will, if it's able to do that, I think we could see LTC rallying really fast back into the 0.50 fib zone. So that's how I'm currently analyzing the charts of Litecoin. Do I personally think Litecoin could hit an all-time high this cycle? I think, yes, that is a possibility. None of the crazy numbers, but when people start realizing that it's harder to mine Litecoin, when you understand that aspect of it, I think this can really trigger Litecoin to make some moves towards the upside. And of course, we can't really talk about what the all-time high price is going to be. A new all-time high price is going to be. First, it needs to get to that level, and then we can start discussing that. But let me know down below what you guys personally think. Are you guys holding Litecoin? Are you guys still bullish on Litecoin? What excites you the most about Litecoin? And of course, if you want to see more of these updates for LTC itself, do let me know in the comments down below, specifying that you want to see more Litecoin updates, and that I will bring you guys. But thank you so much for all your support. If it's your first time coming on the channel, come join the Crypto ZX army. But with that being said, I will see you tomorrow up in Crypto ZX, and peace out.